Hello and welcome to the Recursion Cafe, where we play games from the discard pile. In today's game of Unmatched, we have Finn on the left and Sunzida on the right. Finn is playing Luke Cage, a melee fighter with 13 health and 2 movement. He takes 2 less combat damage from attacks, and his partner Misty Knight is a ranged character with only 6 health. Together they are a pretty tanky team that can dish out a lot of damage if left unchecked. And Sunzida is playing Golden Bat, a solo melee fighter with 3 movement and 18 health. If he hasn't taken a maneuver action during the turn he's attacking, he gets +2 to his values, which is exceptionally powerful, and he has a lot of schemes that will move him into range without having to maneuver. It's a bit of a battle of the titans between these two fighters because one's ability kind of cancels out the other one, but Golden Bat's ability is a bit more conditional, whereas Luke Cage's is always on no matter what he's doing. So Sunzida might have to put in some work to make that ability function. That being said, Golden Bat is a 3-move melee fighter which automatically has an advantage over Luke, who's generally pretty slow. But the map is not as big as it looks, and Luke Cage does have a ranged sidekick, so that helps. Sunzida, true to her form, true to her style, goes straight in, doesn't maneuver, and just arrive just in time to put Golden Bat right next to Luke Cage for presumably what is a big swing to start off the game. It's exceptionally brave, especially as Finn double maneuvered turn 1. But it's like a flash of golden light into a trash talk, so the ability is cancelled, and Luke Cage's ability kind of nullifies Golden Bat's, so in all it is a 2 into a 2, so no damage is done there. And Sunzida is not able to move away because the ability was cancelled. So here is a Hero for Hire into an Imposing Presence, so likewise this card ability was cancelled. No boost for Luke Cage, but here comes another one. So Hero for Hire into Terrifying Roar, but a Finn will boost with a pushback which is 3 value, and deal 3 damage through into Golden Bat. 4 damage was done there, but I think they catch it very soon and correct that. So here is an Alpine Fortress. Sunzida gets to choose a card from a discard pile, shuffle it into a deck, and draw 2, and then move Golden Bat 4 spaces. It's an exceptionally powerful card, there's so much that it does. We get the Imposing Presence back into the deck, and then we'll draw 2 cards. Playing Alpine Fortress always feels good. It's everything you want in a card, right? It's recursion, it's card draw, and you get to move without moving, which is perfect for Golden Bat. He doesn't actually have to go anywhere this turn, but, you know, card draw and recursion is just still good anyway. So now we see Sunzida ponder her next move, and it's a skirmish into a regroup. So that is a 6 value skirmish into a 3 value regroup. Sunzida does win the combat, so she'll get to move one of the fighters up to 2 spaces, and Luke Cage will get to draw a card, regardless. So pretty hefty hit for Luke, but it's currently 10 to 15, not doing so badly. He'll hit Golden Bat with a Commanding Impact into an Imposing Presence. The ability is cancelled, so no card draw for Luke, that's pretty sad, but 2 damage through is nice for Finn. Health totals are currently 10 to 13 with a full health Misty standing by a folding steel chair. So things are looking pretty good for Finn so far. But Sunzida's still got 13 health that Finn has to chew through, so, you know, it's not over by any means. There looks to be some maneuvering, and Sunzida needs cards in hand and can't keep up the aggression just yet. But that puts Golden Bat in range of Misty Knight, who will use the item to attack, and it's a 6 value Commanding Impact into a 2 value like a flash of golden light. So that's 4 damage through, that's pretty painful, and it just shows how important Misty is as a sidekick to be able to throw attacks like that across from range. So Golden Bat will be able to move, but he's hemmed in, so he either has to move in and be aggressive or kind of waste the movement effect, which is really good positioning from Finn there. So a bunch of maneuvering at this point, both players down low on cards. There was some cancelling of draw effects and other such things. Finn uses the battlefield item to, I think it's the security camera, to look at Sunzida's hand. It is a Terrifying Roar and then both native 5s, both on attack and defense, so just blank 5s either side, which is a pretty good hand to have, to be honest. So Sunzida draws up and just stands by that battlefield item. It's a pretty good place to be. Finn plays Where's My Money, putting Luke Cage right next to Golden Bat with 2 actions to spare. So this looks like a pretty aggressive move, and now that he knows a fair amount of what's in Sunzida's hand, it's a good call. And here is a regroup into a Terrifying Roar. So that aggressive kind of posturing was all but a feint. I didn't draw out the 5 on defense though, so that's well played by Sunzida. There it is. It's a Commanding Impact into a he laughs at your feebleness. Really nice block there by Sunzida, fully blocked, and will retaliate with the battlefield item. Unfortunately, Luke Cage has a card just for this occasion, and it is a 8 value super strength into a 2 value Skinlight Titanium, causing both players to take 6 damage. So it's a monumentous strike, but it means that Golden Bat is down to 3 health and Luke is down to 4. So it's very tight, but like, all of a sudden it's gone a lot more tense because a single big hit could swing it either way. Excellent counter there from Finn, waiting for the right moment, especially when he kind of called that the aggression was coming and he hadn't seen one of the 5s yet and he knew there was one in hand. So here is an attack from Misty from downtown. Again, having that range psychic, so nice. It's still standing into a flash of golden light. So that's 2 damage through. Finn did win the combat, so he'll get to shovel 2 cards from his discard pile back into his deck, putting Golden Bat, I think, down to 1 health. So can Golden Bat walk in and seal the deal? If there's another skin like Titanium or a Power Man, I think that's unlikely, because that'll put Golden Bat down. So Sunzida just has to pray that he doesn't have them in hand. So there's a double maneuver from Sunzida, just standing out of the way. And here comes a 6 into an Inside the Ancients, and that is game. Really well played there, some good calls on both sides. I typically thought that Golden Bat would have the advantage because he has reasonably decent values without his boost, whereas Luke Cage's defense values are no higher than a 2 without his boost. But with some choice cancels, having a ranged sidekick, and quite an aggressive start from Golden Bat, I think all fed into the way this game went. Anyway, thank you for watching, see you next time.